December 20th, 1987. On that day, a heaviness settled over my chest, though I didn't yet know that a ship would sink, taking thousands of lives with it into the depths of the sea. My name is Mildred. I was a public school teacher in a quiet provincial town. I had 2 children, and my husband had passed away years ago. I wanted to go to Manila. My eldest son was studying there, chasing dreams like thousands of young Filipinos striving for a chance at a prestigious university. He was under the care of his aunt, who also worked in the city. I was supposed to take my youngest, my daughter, who was only in 6th grade. At that time, I chose the MV Dona Pasa ship, known for comfort. Unlike the exhausting overnight land trips where your back aches and your feet go numb, this vessel promised rest, space to walk, and a journey that didn't punish your body. But even before leaving, shadows of doubt began to follow me. At night, I would wake, feeling something pulling me downward, like drowning in a dream. Faceless, submerged in water and fire, candles would extinguish in the middle of my prayers. And sometimes, I felt my late husband's presence whispering, though no one was there. I did not dismiss these dreams entirely. They might be warnings, but I wanted to be with my children. I wanted to use my year-end bonus. I thought maybe not every premonition comes true. When my father learned of my plan, he listened silently. Then, when he spoke, his words were heavy. "Don't take that ship, Inday," he said. "If you must go to Manila, take the land trip. It's safer." He didn't explain why. I didn't ask. At the time, I thought it was just a father's fear for his children. I ignored the warning. In our generation, leaving home rarely waits for permission from fear. We arrived at the port, bags in hand, only a step away from the vessel that would take us to the city. Then, everything changed. Before boarding, I was met by a smell foul, burned, heavy on the stomach, like blood mixed with the salt of the sea. The air seemed smoky, though there was no fire. Voices filled the space crying, screaming, begging. I looked up. The black roof of the ship seemed aflame. The people around me were no longer passengers I had seen moments ago. Some were bleeding. Others had burns on their faces and arms. Their clothes were torn, their eyes lifeless, as if they had stared at death for a long time. Was I dreaming? I asked myself. "Step inside," he said. His laughter came from the depths of the abyss. Goosebumps rose across my body. My father's voice echoed in memory. "Do not speak to creatures without a philtrum. They are not human." I looked out at the sea. My late husband shook his head, sorrowful. Something pulled at my feet. My hands trembled as I held my bag, and then I heard my daughter's voice. "Ma, are we going in?" The dream shattered. I awoke to her voice and reality. "No," I shouted. "We're getting off." My hands clutched my scapular, the last defense against the unexplainable. In a blink, the smoke, the wounds, the voices vanished. A crew member appeared, a normal man, sweating, hurried. "Ma'am, if you want to get off, you may do so," he said. We stepped down. I tried warning others, but no one saw, no one heard. Only I felt it. Later that night, the radio changed everything. Breaking news: a collision at sea. A passenger vessel, MV Dona Paz, collided with an oil tanker near Marinduque. The name of the ship reverberated in my head. MV Dona Paz. I felt my hands tremble. The vessel we nearly boarded, The ship with lights, laughter, and promises, it was gone beneath the waves. All over the Philippines, families huddled by radios and TVs, waiting, hoping, listening, silent. I understood the weight of silence that night, the pause between grief and relief. Some families were safe, others were not, and I realized not all life exists above the surface. Spirits and entities watch quietly, witnessing fear, prayer, and hope. We hugged each other that night, thankful, mourning, and aware that the sea chooses its own fate.